Welcome to video 6, guys. My name is Brendan. You know me by now, and I'm glad you like my stuff. Hope you had a good Halloween. Happy belated Halloween, guys. My hair looks kind of weird because I took a shower last night, so it looks a lot better than probably usually does. I try to take a shower almost every other day, but Brendan was slacking. He did take it every other day, but I took one last night, which is cool. What are we going to talk about today? Well, we're going to talk about Lucha Underground a little bit. We're going to talk at the surprise they did that popped up on Netflix, which is a really good surprise. We're going to talk about now you draw that Halloween a little bit. We're going to talk about the amazing SmackDown. Had to fix that in my wristbands. Hey, we're going to talk about the amazing SmackDown announcement that just happened this morning, and we're going to talk about Doctor Who and what happened last week that's made some of the fans a little uncomfortable. So, first off, we're going to start with this Lucha Underground, which is from Robert Rodriguez and Survivor creator Mark Burnett on the LRA Network, and great show. It's already been on for 2 episodes. I think it's a perfect competitor for the WWE, and I love WWE, by the way. And I think it's awesome. I love it. I love Lucha Underground. I went in not knowing what to expect really. I love it. It's been on for 2 episodes. I think I said that a little bit earlier, which is cool. It's all these Lucha guys. It's just non-stop action, just bell to bell. It's an hour long, which is great too because it's just like boom, 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 boom. You know, you're going fast and stuff. That's awesome. And it was really cool to see the Chavo Guerrero's on there, Eddie's nephew, which is really cool. I have a lot of respect for that man. He's a nice guy. Johnny Mundo, formerly known as John Morrison's on there. They've only begun to scratch the surface. There have been a couple more WWE guys who came in. Conan formerly at WWE, which is really cool. So, you know, it's only episode 2, so for episode 3 next Wednesday on the LRA Network, which is really cool. I love LRA Network. I love Robert Rodriguez. He's been a favorite director of mine for years, ever since the original For Dusk Till Dawn and Grindhouse. Everything. He's fantastic, dude. He's a fan like I am, so which is really cool. So, no wonder I love his network. So, you know, tune into that if you can, and the good thing about that is I'll lead into right now, SmackDown's going to Thursdays. Finally, January 15th, Thursday nights, the same time as usual on Friday nights, but Thursday nights, which is where SmackDown began anyway. The announcement was made this morning by WWE on WWE.com. Every wrestling site picked it up. It was going to happen earlier this year, like a couple weeks ago, but with Thursday Night Football kicking into high gear, they felt it was better to save it till after it was over, which I understand, which is cool. I love SmackDown no matter what night. I could be on, you know, Saturday nights in the parking garage. I'd watch it. You know, it'd be awesome. So I'm happy that just popped out of nowhere this morning. I can't wait to see it happen. What else we got going on? 90s Raw that did a great job with their Halloween week last week, which was really cool. They showed Are You Afraid of the Dark? They showed Our Real Monsters. They showed Doug. That's my favorite episode, Doug's Halloween Adventure, which when I was a kid, I didn't really like Doug that much. I didn't really like that episode of Doug. I love Doug. I'm a huge fan of Doug, so don't get me wrong. I just didn't think that the Halloween Adventure one was really that good when I first saw it, because I was used to the Nickelodeon ones where it's like, you know, one was for 15 minutes, the other one's for 15 minutes, and then you get and then that's a whole episode for you. Then they came up with this Halloween celebration one where it's a whole half an hour. I'm like, and you know, his dog Pork Chop is in it and stuff which I think is pretty cool. But nowadays, looking back at it, it's probably my favorite episode. I think it's fantastic. It's just a fun episode, especially because, you know me, I'm really old school. As I've said on many an occasion, I'm very old school. I love the episode. I thought it was fantastic. And I'm hoping they'll go on, you know, Nickelodeon needs to release these on DVD. I understand they're on Amazon, which is cool, but put them in stores, please, guys. For us old school fans, I mean, look how much the Cat Dog sets and the Angry Beavers and Are You Afraid of the Dark Stone pretty well on Amazon, I guess. But, you know, put them in stores. And did I say Cat Dog? Yeah, Cat Dog, Rocko's Modern Life, and All Real Monsters have all sold really well on DVD. So what do we have to do to get this stuff put out on DVD where I could buy the Target and Walmart and stuff like that, which is really cool. I'd love to see it on there. I hope it comes on there, and especially on Netflix, which leads into my next story that I tuned into Netflix on Monday or Tuesday, I believe it was, and I got a little surprised because Yu-Gi-Oh! Has joined the Netflix lineup, which made my friggin' day, which is so friggin' awesome. I love it. As a Kids WB fan from way back in the day, old school guys, said it already, old school, then that it was so cool to see Yu-Gi-Oh! Just flip up on there. I'm like, yes. So I could watch Yu-Gi-Oh! Pokemon back to back, just like when it used to be on Kids WB and stuff. I am so happy. You have no idea how happy I am that it's up on Netflix because I can't find the DVDs anywhere. And even if I could, they are expensive, my friend. So it's really cool. It's on Netflix. Netflix is quickly becoming one of my favorite websites of all time, one of my favorite apps of all time. I love it. Pokemon's on there, Yu-Gi-Oh's on there. The only things that would change would be put Smallville on the freaking service. Put Smallville on the service. I love it. I love Smallville. I'm a comic book fan, and what I'm wearing is Amazing Spider-Man t-shirt, which is red, which I hope you guys like, because I like mix it up a little bit. I wear like blue and black shirts, stuff like that, because they have cool design and stuff. I'm a Spider-Man fan too, though. So, I'm not going to get into that superior Spider-Man debate. I don't like it. So, that's all I'll say about it. It's goofy, but hopefully they'll change that back sooner or later. Which, if you haven't read it, that they switched Dr. Octopus as Spidey's brains or something. It's hard to explain now. Dr. Octopus took over his body and stuff, and Spidey's still, saying he's going to come back, Peter Parker. I don't know. It's hard to explain. I'd rather not get into it. But I am a Spider-Man fan. I've seen all the Spider-Man movies up to this point. I love them. They're fantastic. And I know the last one got ripped on really bad. But I thought it was really good. Jamie Foxx is one of my favorite actors ever. So it was really cool to see him play Electro. And no, I'm not going to spoil the movie. It was really cool. I thought it was a good movie. As you guys know, my favorite movie of this past summer is Godzilla. So it was really cool to see so much variety coming up and stuff like that. So I'm glad to see stuff like Yu-Gi-Oh! Is up on Netflix. Please, guys, keep going. You guys are on the right track with Yu-Gi-Oh! Get some of the Nickelodeon shows. Get Smallville up on there. I'm begging you. Get Smallville up on Netflix streaming now. That is one of the best shows of all time. I know it's one of the most demanded shows of all time when it comes to Netflix. Can you blame me? Can you blame us fans for wanting a great show? I know the number 1 and number 2 shows of all time on Netflix are Breaking Bad and Charmed, which is really cool. Which I could watch those 2 anytime. It's awesome. Especially Charmed. I mean, like I said, WB kid here. So I have fun watching WB shows. Buffy, Angel, Charmed. And, I'm hoping Smallville gets put up on there. And I think it will sooner or later. Hopefully sooner than later. Because 4 o'clock in the morning on TNT is ridiculous. So we need to fix that, guys. Come on, give it the better time slot. Give it 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I understand Castle has to air, but it airs 7 times a day. And I love Castle. I love Nathan Fillion. He's awesome. He is awesome. The whole show rocks by socks. That's another phrase I like. Rocks by socks. And thank you to Savannah from work for letting me know that she likes Rocks by Socks too. So that's pretty cool. She's always nice and she's fun. She's cool. Apparently a lot of people like that, and I like Cool Beans too. That's another phrase I like. So I love when Nathan Fillion's on TV and stuff. He's a great actor, but 7 episodes is a little excessive. So what I'd love to see is Smallville get the old Angel time slot where it was like 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, maybe 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Because 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning is absolutely ridiculous. And I can, I'm glad I could DVR and stuff that's cool. I'm a massive Smallville fan. But 4 o'clock in the morning is not cool. Guys, fix that time slot. Put Law and Order episodes on there. Put Law and Order episodes on there. Put some other stuff on there. Put Smallville on the afternoon. Give us our Smallville. And that's what I'm hoping happens with Netflix, so we'll see it on Netflix sooner or later. I think we will, it's already on that. I guess you can order it off Netflix, but I'd love to see it stream and stuff. That streaming is so fun. It's really cool. And the big story, I guess, of the weekend is that Doctor Who we're getting a little more why Doctor Who gotten a little bit of hot water this past weekend. But what I'd like to say first is this: I'm one of the biggest Doctor Who fans of all time. And if you cannot see this, it says, "Keep calm, I'm the Doctor." There's the TARDIS on there. Keep calm, I'm the Doctor. People like Robert Montano and myself and other people, and I know a lot of Doctor Who fans like Gary and stuff like that, which is really cool. We're all happy because the new season has been a rousing success. I love the new season. Peter Capaldi has been there, and I guess that's how you pronounce it, Capaldi. He's not really a stickler about it, which is really cool. He's a nice guy. And I respect it. He's a great actor. He's Scottish, which is really cool, and they let him keep his accent. Hey, Peter. It's awesome. The season finale, which they will be back for, I think, next year, and we're also getting the Christmas special this year with Nick Frost, which is cool, which is all I'm going to say, because I'm not going to spoil the episodes, which I don't know that much about anyway, but I know Nick Frost was like saying, keep it quiet, that he doesn't really everybody know, which is funny, which is him being goofy, and Nick Frost is Ed for Shaun of the Dead, so that's why he's great, so, but I crack myself up sometimes, but yeah, Doctor Who season finale on Saturday will be an hour and 15 minutes to an hour and a half long, because I think Graham Norton starts half an hour later than it usually does, so tune those DVRs in, guys. Tune in your VCRs if you got them still. It's cool. It's awesome. I love I love VCRs and stuff. VCRs are cool. Tune in your stuff. Make sure you get the right time so you don't miss it. They'll be on demand. Now, this is why Doctor Who got in a little bit of hot water last weekend. The first part of the two-part season finale, which also revealed who this mysterious woman is, who's been putting people up in heaven, which is amazing. No, I'm not going to say who it is. You guys watch it, because anything I say is just going to be like, well, why do you say that? And stuff. And it's like, I can't do it justice. It's awesome. The reveal is awesome. The episode dealt with death and cremation, and they even had people screaming in the background, "Don't cremate me." This got the BBC a couple of complaints. What I heard was like 100 complaints. Yeah, they may have gone too far with that one. A person in the background screaming in pain, screaming, "Don't cremate me," which it all turned out to be kind of a scam. Like I said, I'm not going to spoil it. I don't spoil stuff. The doctor will get mad if I spoil stuff. Not really, but I like to joke around. Even though it was revealed as a scam, that part of the episode, they may have gone a little too far. And I love Doctor Who, and I never have a problem with Doctor Who. Doctor Who is friggin' amazing. Doctor Who is awesome. That being said, did they go a little too far down? Maybe. But I just figured it was just supposed to be kind of like Halloween episodes, since it was the day after Halloween and stuff like that. And also, considering back in the day on Doctor Who, on Classic Doctor, they used to talk about, stuff like that. I was saying, they used to go really far. It was a family show. It still is. But it's a dark show. I mean, it is definitely not for, some audiences. Which it's amazing. It's been on for 51. It'll be 52 years next year. It's amazing. So could they have pulled back? Yeah. But you don't know. You don't know where the line is on that show until you get near it, and you get hundreds of complaints and stuff like that. Which it's a sensitive subject. But I do have to say this. I thought that the way they embraced it and it's always good that the Doctor wins and stuff like that. But at what cost? I love that they're going to be a little, what would you say, controversial this coming week, because there are rumors that someone will return, a passed away companion or something like that may return. So let's see what happens. But I liked it. I thought they did a good job. And did they go a little too far? Yeah, but still, it is Doctor Who, and then you always know he's gonna win in the end and stuff like that. So we have to see what happens and stuff. I can't wait to see the main enemy come back and stuff, which is gonna be really cool. But other than that, I had no complaint. I thought it was a great episode. I thought it was just like Halloween episode, because it was the day after Halloween that made me not miss Halloween so much, which is very cool. I'm off my soapbox, guys, now. I said say that. I didn't have a problem with the episode. I understand why people get, upset with it and stuff like that. And it was kind of a sensitive subject, but I thought they did a good job with it. That's all I got to say for this week, guys. I hope you had a happy Halloween. Enjoy Doctor Who season finale this weekend. It says series finale. That's just for in England because they call them series. So it'll be back next year. I'm going to go have some macaroni cheese or so that maybe some ice cream later. I'm so happy. I can't wait to see Doctor Who Saturday, brain fart. I'll talk to you guys next week about that. Thank you for enjoying the stuff. Keep it on going. Keep on keeping on, as Joe Dirt would say. I love it. Have a good day, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.